Do Katie want to start since she's on that side?
You want me to start?
Unless you want someone else to go first. Your character is on. We usually read right to left.
You know what? I'll go last if that's okay.
Just hiding behind Zephyr.
Okay, we've got the draconic angel then.
Hello, my name is Hrathka Drago. I'm the draconic angel Nightblade. I'm here to, well, do as we were assigned, and if I get into a fight or two, I'm ready for it.
Next up off the first aracolca.
Aracolca. Aracolca.
Yes, what he said.
Hello, my name is Zephyr. I am a Way of the Kensei monk, and I look after a pair of young kittens. Mess with them, and you'll meet my warhammer. I can't guarantee your survival.
And we have our frog person riding a giant pelican.
Can I think that's you? You might be muted.
Yes, I was. Hello, my name is Pip. I'm
Oh my god.
a pirate, and I like gold. So if you have gold, give it to me, please. Thank you.
That voice is fantastic.
And last but not least, we have the other aracolca.
Aracolca.
What part am I messing up?
First part sounds like.
Pronounce it however you want, Eric. I don't care because I pronounce it differently and I stand by it.
So we have the final Aracolca.
Hello, my name is Elizabeth Bettanine Crenen. I am an Arakokra. I am a life cleric. I heal. I may be old, but do not think for a second you can pull anything past me. I have no patience for nonsense, as does my god Bahamut. I heal you if you need it, if you ever need it. And I take issue with nonsense. We have a job to do. You are grown up. I don't need to call your parents. Do it.
Well, this will be interesting.
Yes, the bird mom of the group. Alright, so there's been a job posted on the board in Virton City in the Dungeon Guild for a couple weeks, but it just didn't know how to Taco Goggles, didn't know how to quite get the job done, considering that the entrance to this particular Nerria dungeon was over 1,000 feet in the air. Originally, a beanstalk had grown down from the I might be off of my math, but way up in the air, in the clouds at least. And originally, a beanstalk had grown down out of the dungeon entrance and planted itself in the ground. But the Nerrian soldiers, in their belief that they could seal the dungeon by cutting down the beanstalk, destroyed that weeks ago. It stopped anything from climbing down the beanstalk. But when winged creatures started coming out of the aerial dungeon, they realized their mistake and have returned to the Dungeon Delvers Guild to try to close it like they have for most of these dungeons. But Taco had to find a party with a particular skills to reach it. You'd be offered 200 gold, 100 up front, 100 on completing the job. And the dungeon is said to be just outside of Warford here.
Hmm.
Okay.
Eric, you're muted, boss.
Sorry. Trying to be polite and muted myself when I was eating my chips, but then forgot to unmute it. So
You're
it's
fine.
project
Very
4.
polite. Thank you very much.
You would, I mean, if you want to talk you among yourselves at the guild, you could, but otherwise you would get on a boat, travel probably to. Is that the same name? I'm not sure what. And then they would have a boat that could come down to work it. And you would, there's someone supposed to be meeting you at the Eastern Docks.
Very well.
So the boat pulls up to the east side of Warford, and they start the docking procedures. There seems to be a captain of the guard in a very Nerrian outfit seems to be waiting there.
Fantastic. We board.
Hrothgar
You
waits
were
for.
already on board the boat. I'm coming you unboard.
Then we
Zephyr
get off.
will take the lead off the gangplank. Actually, you know what? He just kind of like takes a jump off the side and just like glides to the ground below.
I am a lady. I will act polite and glide down with grace.
I jump on board my pelican and float down, fly over something.
Hrothgar just not really caring, just kind of steps off and opens his wings and kind of flaps them so he lands very softly, quietly.
Here, the guard would look up. He's been waiting there for a little bit. It's like, given the nature of you four, I am guessing you're the ones
Yes, that is us.
Do not be rude. He is speaking.
Like, we don't get too many feathery people around here in Wolfwood, but we're welcome.
Thank you.
Oh, kind sir, kind sir. I only look like an aracolca. I'm actually a dragonborn.
What?
I have a terrible skin condition. Please forgive.
His eyes go big, just like trying to make sense of what's going on.
Hrothgar kind of gives you the side eye, looks you up and down, and mumbles under his breath, "You're no dragonborn."
I'm going to speak draconic. Yes, I am.
He will look back at you and speak in draconic. Speaking draconic doesn't make you a dragonborn.
With us having wings, but you seem to be doing well.
I'm an angel.
I can
Simple as
tell.
that. Now, let's get on with the job.
Strong silent type. Got it.
Love the voice. It's like, all right, this the Nerrian dungeons are a few miles out of town. I've got scouts that are ready to show you the way out there. If you want to take a nap or rest in the rest up in the barracks before after your journey, you're welcome to.
Thank you, sir.
Much appreciated.
Everyone, everyone do a perception check.
What was it?
Perception.
Zephyr doesn't quite. Over all the other noise of the dock, Zephyr doesn't quite hear it. But the other, Elizabeth and Hofgood would hear a scream. I haven't seen a perception from our frog friend.
There it is.
You get a you'd quite it's softly hear, but not quite sure you. Not quite sure what it is. Would hear a scream from around the docks.
Hrothgar
Oh my.
flies straight towards it with his sword drawn.
Elizabeth takes her mace and shield and follows suit.
Guess we're
Let's
doing
roll
this.
for Captain. Captain hears it, and he goes running too.
Zephyr
And
says, "Guess we're doing this," and with Warhammer in hand, flies after the others.
the captain is not winged and has to move around things, and it's kind of the last one to arrive probably.
All right.
But the first one to arrive will see a dock worker looking over the dead body of a attractive woman in very scantily dressed clothes.
Oh my, her parents didn't love her.
Can I tell how long ago she had died?
Do a medicine check.
Medicine. 12.
Can I roll
Can
to
It's
you go?
not a. You can't tell exactly, but the kill is not. It's not like freshly been done in the last hour or so, but it hasn't been days either.
All right.
can I do it as
Hrothgar.
well?
What was that, Katie?
Can I do medicine as well?
Yes.
And can I roll insight to see if I know anything about this area?
Sure.
I know.
Yes. This is when the body's probably been killed. Was probably killed last night,
Oh,
and it was just recently found by one of the dock workers.
that is disappointing. She's been dead for quite some time.
She
I'll
wouldn't
say
have any gold, would she?
You want to check?
Yes.
I'm going to swat his hand away. You pay respect for the dead when you see them before you. They need to be treated with respect. If you were dead, would you not want respect for yours?
Roll a Constitution saving throw.
She has 5. If you guys can do it, well, you want to fight among yourselves or stop, but she would have
No, no,
5
no, no, no.
gold
This
and
is this isn't a
and
fight. It's just I have toxic skin.
well, no, I'm just saying this is how much she get. The 5 gold and the other 2 are silvers.
I didn't touch.
So
Put a hand up to you, and I said no.
I don't know who wins
Zephyr,
that because the saving throw that you needed to pass was 12.
Okay.
Pass to meat, I believe.
Okay.
so
Or
Zephyr will also do a medicine to try to figure out the cause of death.
Okay.
And no clue, just gets distracted.
She
What
was
I'll do,
blooded to death with a fish.
would my character know that?
No, your character with your 20 would know the throat was cut with a sharp object.
Oh my, that's such a sad way to go. Rest
Hrothgar
in
kind
peace,
of just.
child.
Hrothgar walks up to her, crosses himself, and puts a hand over her head. And if her eyes are not already closed, he will close them.
Elizabeth is going to pray while clasping her amulet to Muhammad to work to watch over this small child. They did not get to live out their life, and that is sad.
About this time, the captain eventually turns around the corner and goes, "What? Like, what happened?" Oh, not another one.
Another one. You said another one, sir. Have many people died from bludgeoning from short blunt force trauma to the head?
This looks like another victim of the Ripper.
The Ripper.
Yo.
I can't even hear him now.
There we go. Now I can hear people.
Oh,
Hello,
wonderful.
Zephyr.
Okay, cool.
So I don't know what just happened. So literally, what just happened?
I've realized I have been doing math entirely wrong, but this thing is continuing to fly down towards you. It's starting to take evasive maneuvers.
Okay. If it wants to take evasive maneuvers, it can take them all they want. They still won't get away from my bow. So 20 to hit with 5 damage.
Oh, you pierced the thing with another arrow. Hrothgar.
All right. I'm just gonna fly up another 60 feet, so I'll be up to 24 squares in the air. And I'm going to curse this thing out in Undercommon.
Interesting.
Okay, alright. Pelican's turn.
Yo.
Pirate's turn, Pelican's turn. I don't know. You,
I
what's his
fly.
name? Pip, okay,
His
Pip.
name is Pip. I fly up another 24 squares, which is dashing 120 feet.
+48 +24. You are now at 72.
Then yeah, just making sure that the rope's ready as well.
Okay, and Eliza.
Not really doing a lot. It's taking a while for it to come down, so I don't want to go chase after it and then have to fly after it. So I think I'll scoot back a bit. I'll stay in the back at the level I'm at and keep an eye on everything.
Okay, its turn. It's taken 2 arrows, and it's not entirely stupid. It's actually going to. It's actually going to start flying up and back towards the portal. Start retreating. Zephyr.
How far has it flown? Is it still with? That thing should still be within my range.
With a longbow, I mean, longbow's a pretty crazy distance. So yeah, you should be able.
13.
All right, that hits.
And I will fly up 60 feet.
So you have now 10 squares under you.
For 60?
60 divided by 5. Oh, no, it'd be 12. Yeah. 12 squares of air underneath you. Hrothgar, the arrows of things seem to be driving this thing back. Hrothgar?
Sorry. Hrothgar will fly up 50 feet, so another 10 squares. And that leaves me with 2 more to move forward, so I'll move over to here. And that'll be my turn.
How many did you go up?
Another 10.
10. Okay, so that's an easy math. You are at 34. Oh, I am on the wrong character. This one, that's the 12. This character needs to be at. I'm not sure if this is the best system for this or not. I'm trying it out. Aerial combat, 3Ds.
It's fine. We can bear with you, boss.
If you have another suggestion for aerial combat, I'm all ears. But
We could type it in chat, but I don't know.
okay, and then Pip.
I dash again.
You're getting so that's another dash again for how many?
24, so that would be 96.
96. Okay. You seem to be trying to get pretty close to this thing, but it is it's still a good distance away.
And my turn.
Eliza, the thing is has started moving away from you guys.
I'm going to stay at the level I'm at, but I will move forward and I will let Radkar know as I'm passing.
What are you letting me know?
It's moving, Radkar. We should follow it.
Indeed.
That's as far as I'll move for now.
On its turn, it's going to get another. Okay, so here, 184 times 5. 184 times 5. That's, okay,
Divide by 5?
that's 920 feet off the ground right now. And longbow's range, I believe, is 700. I think
600 is the long range.
okay, 600. So yeah, it's outside of longbow range, but it moves up. As it moves up and continues starting to fly back towards the air portal.
Hey, Michael, quick question.
Yeah.
Do you have something that's making it so you're not shooting at it with disadvantage since it's at the long range?
Yeah,
Not that I
that's
know
right.
of.
You would be disadvantaged outside of your normal range.
I just thought of that. I didn't know if you had something. I just never heard you talk about it. That's why I asked.
So, Zephyr.
All right, I would dash 120 feet.
Airclockers only move 50 feet for flying speed. To dash is 100.
Monk.
True.
So you're at 12. You get another 24. So you and Alex should be at 36. And Harathka.
Hearing what I've been told, I will move. I'll make it real easy on you again. I'll move 100 feet up, so another 10, and then I'll move 2 squares forward.
That means 10 up. So you are at
44 squares up.
44. Okay.
Yep.
Maybe I did make this thing a little ridiculous in height. 260.
Just a little.
We're working on it. We'll get there eventually.
Imagine trying to climb a beanstalk that high.
I'm glad I got the flying character.
Agreed.
Okay, the pirate, Pip, the pirate.
I fly up another 24.
You the first one. That's a. You are higher than 56.
No, I was 96.
Yeah. Am I
So-
zoomed out too far? Maybe. Oh yeah, I'm zoomed out too far. Okay, so you break 100 over 4, so you were now 24. So you're now at 120. You're the first one to break the into the red dot.
And then I instead grab out my short bow.
Okay, what's the range on a short bow?
80 to 320,
320, and you
which is
are
64.
you a 64 difference between you?
Yeah.
Okay, 60.
No, 64 is the max range of. 64 squares is max range of short bow.
I think you'd be just in range then. Just disadvantage, but you can shoot.
I shoot.
Oh,
Unfortunately, it's disadvantage, so roll one more time.
Oh no!
Come on, double nat 20 it. You can do it.
Let's see those 20s.
I believe you. I believe in you.
I was about
I
to
don't
say, watch
believe in
me
you
in that
anymore.
one.
if it was closer, you would have critically hit, but your arrow you're shooting at the maximum range of the bow, and your arrow goes wide.
Damn it.
Did you say rivet?
Huh? Okay, end of turn.
Eliza,
I am going to stay at the level I'm at, but I'm going to move forward slightly and look up to try and see where this thing is going. I know it is going near the beanstalk. If I roll perception, or do I already know of that off the bat?
well, the beanstalk has been cleared out. But you can roll perception, see if you can you see through the clouds, see the orb up there.
I have bad eyes, but here we go. I have very bad eyes. I'm very old.
Oh yeah, it's very bad. You look up and you get the sun in your eyes, and all you do is just kind of blinded. But yeah, I did the math. That thing is 1,300 feet in the air.
Well then, we'll be here for quite a while, won't we? Especially if I get blinded so easily.
I'm saying that thing is that high up, so would have been quite the climb. All right, this thing, can it make it? Well, it's 24. It's not gonna. 8. Who don't know? I've done been doing such math. 184 plus 24. It's back up into the 200 range as it starts fleeing. 208. 208. As it starts fleeing towards there. You guys can all make perception checks. Pip, since you're closest to it, you can have advantage.
Thank you.
Perception. Fucking sun! Ah!
Pip, you managed to see, now that you're kind of past one cloud layer, you can see that there is a giant, this size sphere, large, just glowing orb floating in the middle of the sky.
And
And it
that's
would
what I
be up
say.
to Zephyr's turn.
All right. So, let's see. Going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 35 to 30. So that's flying 30 in that direction. How far away is it from me currently?
The sphere or the bird
The
thing?
bird. The bird thing.
Okay. Without doing trigonometry, you're at 208 minus 36 is 169 times 5 times 5. It's 845 feet away.
Okay. And I would fly 30 feet upward as well for the remaining amount of my movement. And
So that's another feet.
How far up
30
did you go?
feet times
I
5.
moved
No.
about
30 feet divided by 5 is you moving up 6.
5,
Okay.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35 to get here. No, it's about 30 to get there. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So
Sick.
30 feet upward.
So you're now at 42 squares in the air.
Would I be in range for the longbow?
208 minus 42 to 166 times 5 is 830. So no, still outside of range of the longbow.
All right, then I will dash upward then for an additional 60 feet.
Just
Which is 24.
Yep.
So you're on 48.
68 then.
For 24?
Sorry, 66.
going- Yes.
Yeah.
Hrothgar.
Hrothgar sees that this thing is just fleeing, and he doesn't feel. He's kind of just annoyed with this thing at this point. He's just gonna fly straight up. I'm gonna do what I've been doing. Up another 10 squares and over 2.
So you are now going to be at
54.
54.
Mm-hmm.
Pip the pirate.
Okay, I move 30 feet in the right direction. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Which is 6. I'm currently on top of you. Sorry.
Temporarily move you and then move her layer
Yeah.
to the front. And
So that is. I still fly up 18 squares,
18, so
which is the dash.
31, 41. Okay. 141.
And my turn.
Okay. Eliza, everyone else is getting quite a high up in the starting to get high
I'm
up pretty high.
Either way, I'm dashing. Full speed up, 100 feet.
100 feet divided by 5. It's 22. Right?
I think. No.
100 feet divided by 5 is 20. Okay. So you are moving up to 50 now. Down the level of Hrothgar, the others are up there a little further. And this thing, can it make it into the portal? 20. Okay. 120 divided by 5 is 24. plus 208. No, it can't quite make it to the portal yet. Two, no, 232. And Zephyr.
All right, I'm gonna fly.
You thinking wave flying, or did you cut out?
I think he cut out.
I think it's the latter, yeah.
To keep things moving, I'm going to move on to Rothgar, but we'll come back to his turn when he's there. Let's start.
I will just do the same
Hello,
things I
can you hear
have
me?
been.
Yeah, now
Oh.
we can hear you.
Okay.
So,
So my internet's being stupid on this end. I fly 60 feet up.
60 feet up. 60 divided by 5 is 12 squares up, which will put you at
All right, internet is back up. Cool.
78.
All right, and I'm assuming this thing is still too far away.
Good chance of it, because if you fly speed 60.
Yeah.
Yeah, it moves the same distance. It moves the same speed as you, so I doubt you're gaining on it.
All right, then. How bad is this thing looking so far, by the way?
It looks pretty badly hurt. It looks it's below half health.
All right. I guess we'll dash with 5, 10, 15. So we'll go ahead and use a key point for Step of the Wind. I move 15 feet to the right and 45 feet upward.
45 divided by 5. Another 9 plus 78. You are now 87. You made some ground on it there.
Is it still out of range?
Let's see here. 232 minus 87. It's a difference of 145 times 5 is 720. That's, yeah, longbow range is normally 600. You definitely gained
Yeah.
on it there, but
Okay, so not quite there just yet. Got it.
Yeah.
All right, then I will save the key point and have it just be a regular dash.
Another dash going up
No,
again.
I was basically I was just saying I'll save the key point and then just have it as a regular dash instead of Step of the Wind.
Okay. All right, and Pip the pirate.
I dash again. Another 24.
I'm sorry, guys. I was expecting this thing to be a little hardier against you guys, but it's small enough to know when it's outmatched.
It is fine.
Okay, that's you start flying up there higher, and
shoot it.
okay.
It's like I'll have to roll with disadvantage, obviously, but like it's just on the cusp of what I can hit.
Okay. Are you waiting for me to tell? Okay, there you go. That
Eight.
hits. Oh wait, 11 plus 5 is, and an 8 plus 5. Okay, 8 plus 5. That still barely hits it. Roll your
I
damage.
didn't actually expect to hit it.
Okay, that thing is pretty badly hurt. Now it's gonna have one more chance. If it can't make it in here this turn. Okay, so 24. 232 plus 24 is not quite enough to get inside.
Oh no, it has not made it inside, or it has.
Has not. It is. This thing is was at 260. The flying beast is now at 256. Oh, it's 6 squares shy of it. So you guys with your bows may get one more shot at it each, but next time it will disappear into the airkeep. Zephyr, I am assuming you're just flying up after it further. No,
So 60 feet upward.
okay. 60 feet is 12. So let's put you at 99.
And it's still out of reach. Is it still out of reach?
Math. That is currently 785 feet.
All right, we're dashing again. We're going up another 60 feet.
That was
Let's-
12. So you're at 113 now.
And if it's hopefully we are now within range. One can hope.
256 minus 113. That times 5. 715.
So still out of range. Yeah.
Yeah, you're gaining on it, but you won't get a shot this round. No. Harathra, you fly up, and I'm sure you don't get a shot on it. Pirate.
I dash up again, which is 192. You don't need to do the math.
Oh.
Shoot at it again. My turn. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah,
Oh.
cool. Someone can still hear me.
Yep, because I hear
Yeah,
now.
you roll your damage.
That didn't hit, did it? 4 plus 5.
Oh, 4 plus 5. Okay.
Because
You're
it's
right.
disadvantage.
Yeah. No, that misses. And it would be last turn, and then this thing would disappear into the portal. And do you guys still keep rushing, or do you guys wait for everyone to catch up before you go through the portal?
I will get up by the portal and have my warhammer out at the ready.
I will keep going up right to the portal.
Right. So you guys are stopping at the portal. Okay, token layer. Okay, so just you guys wait for everyone to get up there.
Yep.
Yeah, I want to try and get up there as fast as I can, though I know I'm old and slow.
Hrothgar is flying up as fast as his wings can take him.
Right. Well, there's nothing that comes out of the portal. You guys can all group up if you want.
All right, let's do this.
Indeed.
Here we go.
You just sounded like Mario there.
I thought so as well.
Here we go.
And let me see. You guys through the portal, it feels like a suction, and as you are pulled in through the portal, and I will copy and paste your tokens in a second. As I said, I am not as prepared as I have been for many of my games, but I have ideas in my head.
Oh.
Come on. Let's move this over here. I only have 32. Okay. Yeah, 32 and two, and the last one.
I saw.
And get back to the page with you guys on it, and I can select all of you. Without selecting the portal, let's pull you guys down here.
I almost did that in my game the other day. Selected a token I didn't mean to.
And you guys come through after, and we can take off all your height things for now because you are now in a space entirely devoid of ground, well, except for floating islands. And as you come through the giant, the large portal, you are met with. Can everyone see everything? Like these things I don't have on the DM layer.
We're on the map with the portal itself.
We haven't changed
Oh.
screens at all, DM.
That would help if I pulled you over here.
Maybe just a tad, because we're like, oh, there's trees and everything. Like, it's devoid of all life. Then why are there trees here?
Haha!
So you emerge, and and a landscape that seems to be entirely clouds. As far as you can see, except for this floating island right next to you. There seems to be a small, like, walk bridge out to where this portal is. And there's a floating island next to you.
Interesting.
Very much so.
And I need to add their turn for those other those other things roosting on the this floating island. You get a +1 to your dex, so
What's this?
15.
Are we rerolling initiative?
If you want to, you can.
Yeah.
I would much rather. From my
Damn
nat
it.
1.
And we can't get any worse than that one.
Oh, and I lost the page on the P thingy.
I've seen streams. I've seen a stream where someone had a -2 initiative.
Oh damn!
Nat 20.
You improved a little bit.
I improved a lot of it. Jeez.
Just a tad bit.
There. I need
And
to
I will
do-
re-roll for that thing. Oh,
Oh
the thing
damn!
that's almost dead gets it as an that's 22, so 21.
Yeah, so 23. I just
You
did the
shouldn't have
reroll
rerolled.
so I could get it on the things, and then I adjusted it.
Oh, so now there's 2 of you. Let me delete.
Yeah.
I
No,
don't
there's
know.
only one of me. I was
Okay,
not
let me-
on the initiative turn there a second ago, so I had to reroll it.
You're on there twice. It's the 23 that's proper for you?
Yeah. How am I on here twice?
Because
say,
as
I
the
don't
DM, I'm
see-
still seeing him from the last battle.
Oh, yeah. 23 is the
Ah,
most percent.
I had to delete Cal and a bunch of people from my last campaign when I first did initiative turnover. And is the 14 or the 10 the proper one for Eliza?
The 10.
Okay, and still 23 for Pip, or
I thought we were all just re-rolling.
I don't think
Yeah.
you have to.
don't have
If we don't have to, then I'm not gonna change it.
Okay, so now let's go to descending order. And you guys pop out of this portal after the little sections to what seems to be just an area of entirely clouds. You cannot, other than this floating island next to you.
You need to add me to the turn order.
You're on the tunnel. Okay, so that's what. Okay, there you go. You gonna put it in?
Yep.
Okay, now let's do this descending and
Wait, you also have a 23?
That was what I had last round.
Oh, you're
If
keeping your old initiative?
I think everyone's doing a new one, so I'll just stick with my new one.
You don't have to. But it's your call.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
okay, so you guys appear in this landscape that is entirely seems to be made out of clouds, except for this island floating next to you. It seems to have this little bridge leading out to this glowing circle that you have emerged from, and then this pathway that kind of winds up the hills a little ways to what's on top. And you will do perception checks to see if you notice what's on top of this little ridge.
Jeez, I'm not rolling well tonight.
Alright, perception.
I can finally see the sun is out of my eyes.
you can definitely see two harpies perched on the edge of the map.
Oh my.
Hmm.
They I guess I'll wait for their turn for them to screech, but Zephyr Zephyr noticed them? Yes, Zephyr noticed them. They see
How,
you, but they haven't acted yet.
how far away are they? How far away are they?
I think just the normal.
Just normal?
60 feet, I think.
Yeah, it's looking between 45 and 50. But I also don't know aerial distance.
Yeah, true.
It's they're not up. This rise will go up maybe. This little rise here is maybe 10, 15 feet, something. So it's not
Okay.
much of a rise there.
Okay.
All right.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, and just going straight in with my Warhammer.
All
I'm
right.
assuming
You slash at this winged, ugly, naked female.
I'm assuming 11 misses.
Yes. Oh, no. That's 11. That barely hits.
Oh, okay. And then essentially martial arts with my talons for 14 damage.
All right, 14 damage. You hit this thing pretty hard. All right. Next up would be the thing you had been chasing. It wanted to avoid you, but you have now entered the airkeep. So this thing is going to the medium-sized bird with antlers on it comes flying over to where you're at. What does it do? How far was that? 15 feet. Okay. I'm an idiot. Damage resistance. It would have all that damage would have been half damage. You weren't using magical arrows.
Oh.
Okay.
So however much damage it was taken, just half it then.
So it has. It has 12 hit point. Adds 12 hit points back to it. No, don't make it 12. Add 12. Okay, so this strange looking beast comes over and can't use its dive attack because it didn't move at least 30 feet. Unless it wants to. No, I might try that next turn. It doesn't know the others are down there. So it will try goring you with its horns and then attacking you with its talons. The gore, the 10 probably doesn't hit you.
Nope.
And then it swipes at you with its talons. Does a 16 hit you?
Nope. I block it with my Kensei weapon.
Okay, well, this thing, this giant bird with reindeer antlers, tries to attack you but fails. Pip the pirate.
Yes. I fly straight over. And I jump off Tross, my pelican, and try and jump onto this one. The one next to me, the one with the antlers.
Okay.
You'll be mine.
I cry out. And then I try and just grip on to its antlers and hold on.
Do it's not about distance, but you do acrobatics to get onto him.
Checking what my acrobatics is. Awesome. Yep.
Oh yeah, you are experienced at riding giant birds, and so you leap over this thing's horns and kind of flip in midair and let you land right ways and land right back upon. And with that match, doing that snow natural, you're going to have advantage on your grapple checks to try to
Cool.
grab this thing, which I assume you're trying to do.
So grapple check is strength.
Post athletics or strength, but strength if you don't have the
So
skill.
athletics, yeah. Advantage. Thank you. You already said that. Damn it.
You don't manage to restrain it, but you are securely placed on its back, and you are not knocked off, not knocked off its back.
Can I roll initiative for the pelican now to be separate?
Oh sure. Me
End of turn.
add a turn to it. You're gonna add a turn. You add its initiative to it. Nope. Okay, there we go. And then we'll do descending, and we will get this down to that turn. I am gonna skip its turn this round since it did fly up there still.
Yeah.
The next round it will go on the 11 separately. But the hoppies all get to go. This hoppy can fly how far? 40 feet? Can he reach the people down there? Yes,
He
they
can reach me.
So this hoppy knows that there's other hoppies up there. It's gonna fly down here and luring song. Maybe song. That's a lot of text. I think it just would just come up and attack you. So it's gonna move up. Because it's not gonna sing to you at this point. So it is just gonna move over and swing 2 claws and the club at you.
Okay. Ow. Ow. And ow.
Ah.
Luckily, they rolled well, but these are low level creatures. So
My AC is 15. Those second two just hit me.
Alright, so the club is gonna be 2d4 plus 1. That's the club, and then claw and claw.
So I lose 13 health altogether.
This Hoppy is going to come over here, and the two of them are going to multi-attack against you. So first one, D20. So 9 probably doesn't hit Zephyr.
A 9? No, it does not.
Does not, and 17 probably does.
Actually, it does not.
Oh.
It's
Wow.
because of my Kensei weapon.
What's your I heard-
It's one of the special things about Kensei. This is a beautiful thing here. Is the an unarmed strike as part of the attack action on your
Did he cut out for everyone else, or is
I
that just me?
think so, yeah. I mean,
He was like, the great thing about it is,
Silence.
and then he came back in for just a second, and then okay.
All right.
Well, there's 2 attacking him, and so I don't think all 6 of those attacks are gonna miss if 17 misses.
Mm-hmm.
And I can figure out what the wonderful thing about Tigers is later.
Here we go. Like I was saying, because of the Kensei, because of the agile parry, it adds a +2 bonus to my AC for my Kensei weapon whenever I make an unarmed strike as part of my attack action.
Okay. So that's the wonderful thing about Tigers. I'm hoping someone else gets that reference other than just Noah.
absolutely love it.
And this Hoppy comes up and tries getting the frog off the thing's back. 19 probably hits you. 8 probably misses, and claw probably misses.
Well, the nat 1 will.
Oh yeah. So the club hits the
Or the-
frog for 6 damage.
Ah,
Sorry, Pip.
And that
What?
would be the one of the Hoppies comes up and clubs you in the back with for 6 damage.
Oh dang!
hit Pip Cheerio.
And that
Alright,
would
that was
be
good.
the Albatross's turn, but the Albatross is that's on the next round. But so this round, then it's Eliza.
Hrothgar, that looked like it hurt. Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Do you need healing?
No.
Are you sure?
Bird brain, I'm more than sure.
I'm going to audibly sigh, and I'm going to grab my amulet, hold it, and touch your shoulder and go, "Go get them, big boy." And I cast. I
You cut
cast.
out.
Sorry, I paused. Yeah, sorry about that. I cast Shield of Faith, and your armor
Ah.
class is increased by 2 for the duration, but I have to concentrate on it. So while I'm concentrating on it, I'm going to move out of the way because I don't want to get hit.
How long? Okay, so increased by 2, correct?
Yes, by 2. Now you're at. I don't know what you're at. But you're higher.
I'm at 17 now. Wonderful. Okay.
I will end my turn.
All right. Well, this thing has now pissed me off. I cast Vampiric Touch. So my hand turns into a like it just get covered in shadow, and I just punch this thing. And this is concentration for up to 1 minute, and that's a D20 plus 6. Does an 18 hit?
Oh yeah, these are CO1 creatures. They're designed to and I'm not even haven't read their lullaby song thing, so them yeah, you hit this thing pretty hard.
All right, and that means it's going to take 3d6 necrotic damage for 10,
Not
And
that everything in here is gonna be weak, but these first things are relatively low.
the nice thing is, I now gain half of that back, so I gain 5.
Mhm.
And that will be my turn.
Zephyr, there are 2 harpies on you. And they completely missed you with all 6 attacks last turn.
Jeez, that's a lot of attacks. Right. Warhammer. Whoa. What is it good for?
Absolutely
Killing
nothing.
fucking harpies. I'm assuming a 10 does not hit.
10 does not hit. They armor class 11. They are relatively weak, but they're not that weak.
Alright, but the 18 on the Warhammer does.
It's not
Yes.
a fly. What
Fly
would a
would
fly
actually have
do?
a fairly high AC because of dex and size.
True. It's not a large pinned down spider.
So you do 8 damage as you smash it. This thing is not liking it. You being smashed.
Hmm.
Do you do any other other monkey things like flurry of blows or flipping or dancing?
Not this time.
Okay, the pet. I'm not even entirely sure how to pronounce this. The Triton? Triton? Ooh.
Pearson?
Oh, I forgot to fly by attack last time. It could have kept going. But where would it go?
Nowhere.
I mean, this is kind of its nest.
And we're getting them. Yeah.
Huh.
It knows its most powerful attack is if it can charge. And it does have flyby attack. So, have to move at least 30 feet.
You do it.
So, move a total of 60 feet.
Would this be an attack of opportunity?
Not be no, because it has flyby attack.
That's what I figured.
So it is gonna fly over here as it dives by you, and it's gonna use its dive attack. Fly straight to me, uses its immediate attack. But this isn't using multi attack, so it just gets the 1. So it's just gonna try goring you as it flies past you.
Who is it attacking?
You Afka.
Okay.
23.
Ow!
I'm sorry you are getting the
Stop
beat.
hitting me! I don't like this.
It this thing rams you like a deer, with its deer horns. So that's a decent amount of damage that's a lot for damage for this thing's level, but it's not like crazy damage.
It's still a big ow no matter what. That's half my health.
So that thing rams you in the stomach with its deer horns, and that was 40 feet. So it has another 20 feet. It's just gonna fly off 20 feet into the blueness of space. With a frog on its back.
Oh. Oh no.
Who
Oh.
cannot fly without his
Oh
mount.
no.
The frog on its back, who is now above the great abyss on a mount that he does not control.
Oh no.
Cracking at you, boss.
Pip the pirate.
Yo.
The thing just did a ramming attack into the demonic angel and then flew out into the blueness of nothing.
Oh, cool. So that's where I am.
Yes, you are still on its back on a mount that you do not control.
Okay. I end up sort of trying to tug its antlers in one direction to turn its head to try and steer it. Whether that's strength or whatever.
You're proficient in animal handling, correct?
Nope.
Oh,
I assumed you were with the mount, but okay. So let's do contested grapple check. See if you can try to steer it.
uh-oh.
I'll give you advantage if you were proficient in animal handling.
I'm proficient with birds and air vehicles, but yeah. Hey!
Oh.
Oh, I rolled the wrong thing. That's not 20. That's the damage from.
Still
Okay,
funny that was
you
the 20 as well.
So you got a 20. Yeah, you managed to I mean, it's still not tamed, and you don't have complete control, but you can kind of steer it back in a certain direction. Which way do you want it to move next turn?
I would like it to move as close to back to sort of where it was,
Okay.
if possible.
And you got any kind of attack or anything else to it?
No, I'll just focus on steering it this turn, to get back to the area, and then I end my turn.
The Hoppies. This
Oh, wow.
Hoppy is gonna go off against your Albatross. And Hoppies have a +3 to hit. Club, claw, and claw. Claws look the Albatross at least once. Does the 7 hit the Albatross?
Let me just quickly check.
Oh,
I wouldn't
pelican.
think so.
Well, I keep saying Albatross,
Pelican,
but it's
yeah.
a giant pelican. Yeah.
No, it doesn't hit.
Okay, so just the one claw will get into the. So 3 damage as the Hoppy claws it. And then we've got 2 Hoppies. On Zephyr. 1, 2, 3. I don't think it's 21 hit you, Zephyr?
That one will.
So that's the club of the second one. The claw, and that misses. So 1 club gets in you. Oh, does not do much damage though. And then we've got the 1 Hoppy in front of the angel that was just smacked. So just the club, I think, hits you. Kitty? You mean clever trying to get to my pizza?
Was wait. So the other 3 were for me?
Yes. Only the
Oh, boy.
club hits you, though.
Correct.
So 7 damage as the club gets you on that Hoppy in front of you.
I'm not feeling good. Oh,
This
boy.
11 is now the giant pelican's turn.
The giant pelican tries to sort of swallow the harpy.
Well, he had to be. I thought when we went there, it had to be
Oh,
small.
did we say small?
Yeah,
Yeah,
this
we
is
did, didn't we?
This is a human size, medium. Hoppies are still considered
Okay.
medium.
I mean,
Okay.
technically, still go for the head.
I modified a giant. We modified a giant vulture with a few things to make it make it more pelican-ish.
Instead, my giant pelican ends up pecking one of them.
I assume there's one right in front of him that's on it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Damn it,
Roll
wasn't
attack.
targeted.
AC 11. Oh yes. Tross whacks the thing. Hits the thing in its beak pretty well. Uh, 7 damage to it from the giant pelican.
And my turn.
Eliza.
You said you had this under control, Rothgar. You are not allowed to say no this time.
Put a feather in it.
You may say that when you are not bleeding from harpies. I'm going to heal Rothgar with a 2nd level cure wound spell.
Awesome. Oh, hey, what do I need to roll to not break concentration?
You do concentration up?
I had my vampiric touch, which is concentration.
Oh, it
Con saving throw?
con saving throw. Is it 10 or the damage, or twice or half the damage taken, whichever is higher, I think.
That'd be 10. Is more than half because I took 15. Yeah. Nope. My spell is gone.
No, I mean you were not expecting the bird the size of a human to just hit you in the chest with its antlers, and
Yeah.
but you get some nice healing from the bird.
Yep. What did I get from that?
I am sorry, it's been a while, but I hope you will take you a long way. I hope you brought potions, but if you did not, I can always do more.
Thanks.
Don't thank me just yet. We are not out of, how you say it, the weeds. As the saying goes, the show must go on. Can I cast as a bonus action my secret weapon I sent you, Eric?
The one you messaged me, or did you send me
on
a picture?
Discord. I sent the picture on Discord. You can thank Mackenzie for it. I
Oh,
wouldn't have gotten it without her.
Okay. View the image.
Can
Save
see.
image
What
preview.
preview?
Okay, saving the image preview. Let's go up to this. I'm just gonna take this horseshoe and change the name to just add it to the name to sacred. Sacred weapon. But then I'm going to go in and remove the horseshoe picture, and we can just use the same thing for whenever people use sacred weapon, and change the image.
So what is sacred weapon or spirit weapon?
Is it spirit weapon? Or am I just thinking it wrong?
It is. Hang on, I need to read it because I'm new to the cleric. Spiritual weapon. My bad.
Spiritual weapon. Okay, I will change it to spirit weapon in the
Thank
name.
you.
I love that sending meals. I love that.
I am not a fighter, but I will love for what I fight.
Is that yarn?
And yes, and I need to give people control of it. Controlled by determined character settings. Okay, up here, edit. Controlled by all players and me. Okay, should be controllable by all players. You should be able to control the yawn.
I cannot attack with it now, can I? Because I already cast a
Actually,
spell to save Rothgar.
I thought summoning it. I haven't used it in a while. Mackenzie, are you on?
You can attack with it
she
when it
just
first
said-
appears.
Yeah.
First appears. All right. I
And
will
you can
attack.
summon it within 60 feet of you.
I will attack the harpy that just attacked Rathgar with my spiritual weapon.
It would need to be next to the harpy then.
What do I roll for that?
I assume it's your base attack bonus plus your wisdom. It would be my guess.
Thank you, audience. And you said plus my what? No, DM.
Plus your wisdom, probably, if anything. I haven't used the spell.
Spellcasting modifier, or yeah, I believe.
Yep.
Very well.
spell.
I am out of it today.
The yawn fails to sow the harpy.
Shocker that yarn's not a very deadly weapon, you guys.
So, what I just
Very true.
imagined. Every time the yarn hits, it's just that noise.
I always still remember Pan hitting people with a tree. That's why I
Indeed.
knew Mackenzie would know how to use the spirit weapon.
Thank you, Pan, and your disembodied voice shouting and cheering with the tree. My Arakakra appreciates it. This yarn will hurt somebody. I will choke a bitch.
Jeez.
Yawn go out. Aska.
Well, I'm not expending my other spell slot, so I'm just gonna slash at this thing. Does a 16 hit it?
Yes, it does.
Hold on,
About time.
Give me 1 second. I need to double check that I set this up right. I did. Okay, good. Yep. So that's 9 slashing damage. And bonus. Oh, no, I'm not gonna do this. But he's gonna look to Eliza and go, "You need to move away from me now."
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Am I allowed to move, DM?
On your turn, you are. And Hrothgar, that'll be my turn.
Okay, and Zephyr, you still have 2 hoppies on you, and then another hoppy that's kind of next to you that's attacking the
Right.
pelican. And they've
So,
only managed to hit you with a club once, despite wildly swinging.
would Zephyr have heard Eliza's butchering of the saying from where they are?
How loudly are you talking, Eliza?
I don't know.
Here, I will roll perception just to see how if he heard. Okay, he might not have heard.
I am old
Probably
and
not with
hard
that.
of hearing. Do
Yeah,
you think
I
I
figured-
know if people listen to what I say?
Okay. Let's see. Because if he had heard it, would have done like since it's like all within like a matter of seconds, he would have like give proper saying as he swung his hammer.
I don't know why you're so confused. The saying is the show must.
Ah,
The show always goes wrong. No matter what you do, it goes wrong. It is just the way life works.
swings the hammer, and hearing that, it just stumbles with the claws. Like, wait, what?
I assume the one that you've been hitting and pretty
Yes.
hard already. Okay, so that one almost kills the one directly in front of you. And a critical failure on the Talon. Roll me a d20.
Oh no. All right.
If you roll really bad, something could happen for. But if you roll average or good, it won't. There'll be no penalty. Ooh.
That's not average.
No. Oh.
I don't want to. It's not really bad. You do manage to. That doesn't cut it off, but you do manage to hit the pelican fighting there, but it just kind of puts a scratch into the saddle on the pelican.
Who's
No one will
attacking the
notice.
pelican?
No one's attacking the pelican. There's just these 3 harpies attacking it. They put a scratch in its harness. Flurry of blows. God damn it.
Are you doing flavor blows to get another? Which one are you hitting? The one directly in front of you?
Yeah.
Oh, but that's a 10, so that doesn't hit.
The
Yeah.
10 doesn't hit.
And it's just like, what? Who's attacking a pelican? Miss.
All right, so this thing was going to try to flip you over and into the blueness of space, but you've managed to turn it, and it is now heading this direction. It is gonna kind of do a barrel roll, but you're probably gonna be, but because you managed to turn it, it's gonna be over here by the time you do the barrel. It does the barrel roll. Do an athletics to hold on. I mean, yeah, athletics to hold on before it comes dive bombing over here.
I'm not great at athletics checks, so let's. Yes, I am.
You managed to hold on as this thing tries to do the same thing it did to the other friend to the back of this friend, but 8 misses, and so 40 and 60 feet. It's gonna fly by, but it's over here. But you are still on its back.
I grab the rope out of my backpack again. If I can do it with one hand.
That kind of roll, yeah, you can do it.
And I try and fasten the rope around the bird's neck.
Do a grapple check with advantage and continuing your position.
So whatever one out of those, so I got 12.
12. And it's going to be a d20 plus 3. Okay, you managed to get the rope around its neck.
I then try and steer it back to the pelican being the center point.
Alright, I'm not. You're probably gonna have with the rope around its neck, and you were able to do it last time. I'll give you that for free this time. You're able to steer it back, keeping it above the island. And
Okay, cool.
the hoppies.
Don't you do it.
Let's start with the hoppy, but in front of the angel.
Uh-oh.
Club. I believe club misses with your shield.
That does... No, that meets.
Okay, so club hits.
Miss.
Okay, and then we're gonna do the club against the pelican. Misses. Claw. Oh, claw
Go.
hits. Critical hit claw on the pelican. And then we've got club on Zephyr. 22,
hit.
does that hit?
That'll
Okay.
hit.
And claw. Does that hit?
That matches.
Okay, so club, claw, club hits, claw misses, and claw hits. Okay. So
Jeez.
So I'm taking the club to the face.
So first we're going to do a club to the
Draconic
Angel.
It's not nearly as bad as I thought it was going to be.
And then we've got 2 clubs against the monk. And let's switch this down to claws.
That's the 2 clubs against me.
The 1 claw against. So max damage is 5 plus 1. No, plus the 2. So 7 damage from the critical hit in the claw. And then a standard claw of 4 against the monk.
And that's against me. I would be down.
Ooh.
I just took 3 heavy hits.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh boy.
All right, Pelican, come on, do hit stuff.
Pip,
Pelican, Tross,
you there, man?
Pip, Tross, Pelican.
I'm here. Sorry. Pelican ends up pecking that harpy again.
So you are aware, there is a harpy that is barely alive in his range still too.
No, I'm going to attack the one that's still alive.
Okay, and 12 hits it. Roll your damage against the harpy you've been fighting.
Seven again.
That one is about half health. And Cleric's turn. There's a harpy right in front of you that's pretty badly hurt.
And we also have an ally down.
You have an ally down, and there's one harpy next to him that is near death, half health, and then this harpy has not been injured. This bird thing has been.
Can I roll
Oh,
perception to see if I notice that someone fell?
he's right on the edge there, so you can roll perception, but it's gonna be hard to miss.
I miss it.
Oh man.
Jeez, that's not good.
Because Elizabeth is not happy that Rothgard keeps getting hit. That is not in her focus. She has bad eyes. I
No,
realized that I was what?
I will let people. You guys got 100 gold beforehand. I will, if you could have stopped with that beforehand, if someone wanted to buy healing potions and and forgot to think of that.
Oh, that's probably a really good idea to buy more, huh?
How many are we allowed to have
Um,
with the money that we got?
You got 100, so you could have bought up to 2 more. I don't know what your normal thing is.
Okay.
Because they're normally 50 gold apiece.
Yeah. And then, so 2 with that, and then with however much money you have, you could have bought a couple more.
Okay. So I mean, I guess I'll say I have. Yeah, I'll say I have that many. All right, but I don't see that Aarakocra fell. Sorry, I have bad eyes. I'm old. I'm going to attack with my spiritual weapon against this harpy and try to show Rothgard how it's done.
All right, motherfucker. Show me how it's done, huh?
That is not how it's done.
Hrothgar actually has to dodge a little bit.
Alaska, do you want to show her how it's done?
I'll attempt to. Hiya!
All right.
I slash straight up with my longsword into this thing. And I warned her to get out of the way. She didn't. I'm bonus actioning corruption.
Oh
Good,
no.
I forgot I couldn't move. Can I please move?
Yes, I'll let you move, because you were warned.
And he's going to take a d6 of necrotic damage at the
Jeez.
start of its turn.
It has 2 hit points left, so good chance it will wither. 4 damage, yes. This thing, you slash it, and then the remaining corpse just withers.
All right. Hold on one second. I do need to read something because I do have another ability. Is this? Nope, this is an action. Never mind. Did that fall onto land or did that fall straight down?
So it's just rolling. That thing hits the edge of this little bridge and just starts falling.
Dang it.
What you wanted? You wanted part of the hobby?
No, I have an ability called Powered by Death, and I could have healed since it just died.
If we could get the corpse.
Yeah, if the corpse was within 30 feet of me, I could have healed a little bit, but so be
Well,
it.
like instantly.
No, it's an action to do. Here, I'll put it in chat.
Oh, you mean like next turn doing it? Okay.
Yeah, next turn I would be able to do it.
Zephyr, do your death. One of your saving throws.
Oh shit.
Yep.
Oh no, I hope Zephyr doesn't die.
Death save. 11.
Passed. +1.
I mean, I don't like that there's 3 RPs surrounding him.
The harpies are not the kind of not like other. I mean, they will probably feast on your corpse later on if you're still alive, but they're not going to just start feasting on your corpse right now at this moment. So, but it is this thing's turn. I really don't. This thing is gonna just try to. He's trying to steer it back. It is gonna try crashing. It's gonna try just kind of like knocking you off. It's just like gonna try crashing itself to the ground and just try to buck you off as it lands on the ground and just like. So do a dexterity saving throw.
Who? Me.
Yes. Pip.
Dexterity saving throw. What's that? On
Or like athletics or. Yeah, I meant athletics, but
athletics. I can do athletics.
well, the dex, but the saving throw, that's something else. Uh, with the rope, yeah, I think you would actually still manage to hang on,
Yeah.
and but it's bashing itself up against the ground, so it's gonna take half of 1 hit point. So 1 hit point. It's gonna take 1 hit point as it's trying to knock you off. It is on the ground trying to just buck you off and just doing everything it can to get you off its back. But it's your turn.
Cool. I end up squeezing the rope, trying to suffocate it as it's flying. Not to kill it, just to obviously knock it out.
Okay. I believe.
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah.
So what do I roll? If I
I
roll?
rolled a d6 for growth damage.
Okay.
Yeah. So you start growing it to try to knock it out, and it takes 3 damage. The harpies. This harpy is gonna fly over and attack you. And let's start rolling all of its. Oh, okay. Okay. So first harpy goes after you with club. Club hits ya, and claw hits ya, and claw also hits you. Wow. Those are bad rolls for you guys. Pelican. Club hits. Claw misses. Claw misses or hits?
Wait. So what ones are we looking at? The 10 and 14.
The 10 and 14 are claws against the pelican.
Pelican has an AC of 10.
Okay, so that's
So
a
they both hit.
club and a claw against the pelican so far. Club misses. Claw. Okay, so 2 clubs and 2 claws against the pelican, and then 1 club against you. And the 1 club and 1 claw against you.
Okay, so that is 10 damage. No,
One.
I'm so
There's
confused.
That's the claw against you, and then there's the club against you. So 8 damage against you.
Mhm.
Club against the pelican is 8, and oh no, 9 damage, 7 damage against you. That shouldn't. Oh no, that shouldn't be +2. 6 damage against you, and 7 damage into pelican so far. Sorry. I hit the wrong button. So okay, and 13 damage to pelican, 7 to you. 6 to you. Sorry.
Okay, so 6 damage.
6 damage to you, 13 to pelican. And that's the end of the Hoppy's turn. Pelican has 2 Hoppies on him. One is almost dead, and one is half dead.
Oh, never mind.
The one that's pretty much dead, the one looking more injured, the pelican will attack.
Okay. That hits and kills it.
Cool. The pelican then flies over to sort of cut off the antlered bird.
Okay.
And
Hoppy
ending
would.
their turn.
I'm hoping your pelican is okay in health right now, because the Hoppy would do a claw and miss. Oh no, that's that's damage.
Oh. Oops.
Oh no.
I just realized my corruption does 2d6 now because I reached 5th level.
So no, it's not 3. And then 4 damage from the claw as the pelican moves.
Okay. My
Okay, so
pelican's not in good shape.
you got 2 Hoppies down. He's grappling the bird thing pretty well. Eliza.
So I noticed someone was down. Can I move
Did you?
5? Yes, I did. Can I move 25 feet? I don't know how to do the arrow thing, but I want to try to move to help.
He is 35 feet away.
Spare the dying requires touch, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
I can't make it there. Oh, I mean, if I fly, I can.
But
You're
healing
fine.
also brings them up to what they are too.
Do you have healing word?
Yeah, I do. Let me pull that up real quick. Okay, let's see. I am going to make note of the man who has fallen over. I am going to point and I'm going to scream, "Get off the lawn and fight!"
God damn it.
7 health. Nice.
And you're a healing cleric, so doesn't that go up by more?
You are a
You are
life
here.
cleric.
Yeah,
Life cleric. So is that there's something benefit to that.
I believe it's like
+2.
wisdom modifier.
+2.
Awesome.
You got a foot. You got an 18 wisdom right now.
Oh no, my bad. It's my wisdom right now is like a 15, I think. I thought it was +2 because I got mixed up with the cure. So my bad.
So that 7 there is counting to her +2. Because it's
Is it?
1d4 +4. So her wisdom would be 2, and then her life cleric would be 2. So that's the +4 is counting her domain stuff.
Get off the lawn and fight. We don't
That's
have all day for you to take a nap.
That's your bonus action.
Spiritual weapon. I'm going to try and attack something else.
How far can it move?
Good question. How far can this thing move?
Can I move 30 feet?
60 feet.
I
It
believe
can
it's
move
30
60
feet.
It can move 60 feet, yeah.
Awesome.
I'm going to try again. So 20 feet?
20 feet. So back 10.
Back 10.
Back to here.
Oh, casting 60 feet. Oh, okay. So yeah. I can't cast with it though, can I?
Nope.
So despite the fact that I just brought up this man who fell, he's a monk, he should know better. I am going to grasp my amulet, fall to my knees, and cast, because the situation permits it, prayer of healing,
Where are you falling on your knees to?
where I'm
Yeah.
standing. I'm going to move back and do it where I'm standing.
There is nothing beneath you. There is literally
That's
nothing
odd.
beneath you.
I thought it was like within 60 feet of me. I'm reading the spell. This is the first time I've cast it.
Yes, but you are kneeling in.
Okay,
within-
fine.
You're
I'll
kneeling
stand
on
up.
I mean, you can technically kneel on air
There's nothing.
when you have weight.
You're not
Okay.
over anything.
Okay. Oh, I'm sorry.
You know, just like kneel. Wing
Okay, I
kneeling.
get it, Michael. I get it.
Sorry.
I will cast Prayer of Healing and pray for my allies. It is a 10-minute spell that is instantaneous, but it does heal everyone 2d8 plus my spell casting modifier, which is a 2. So 2d8 plus 2. I think everyone needs it.
Oh
I
yeah.
think this spell takes 10
It takes
minutes
10
to
minutes.
cast, but it's a really powerful healing spell.
Yeah.
So that takes 100 rounds of combat to cast.
Yeah. So she's basically out of commission for a little while, but it will heal us all up.
Frost
Eventually.
Monk, cover me!
Okay.
Bahamut, if you are listening.
Oh boy.
God damn.
Rasta.
Dang it.
I'll still let you use the spiritual weapon, if since you were already targeting that thing.
I'm gonna fly up to here. Longsword doesn't have reach, does it?
Nope.
Wish it did.
Yeah, javelin or something.
No, I only have a longsword, and I'm not.
I would
Oh
let
wait,
you
hold on.
throw it at
I'm not.
disadvantage.
Let's see. Okay. Well, I'm not gonna move there because if I do, our monk friend might go down again because of me. Because my corruption's still up.
Mm.
I was right here. This is tricky. How do I do this? Stop hitting the wrong button. If I can, I'll fly to here. I'll fly to right here. That's not 5 feet, is it? I think that's 10 now. Yeah. Because I don't want to be right next to anybody. If I do, they're gonna get hit. Yeah. No, I'm just gonna fly to.
I will let you throw your longsword at disadvantage if you want. There is ground beneath you.
I'm not throwing it because then I have to retrieve it. You know what? Screw it. I'll bite the bullet. I cast Chaos Bolt at 3rd level.
Woo!
At this thing's face.
Damn.
Because that's my only other spell slot. But I have nothing else ranged, and I want to hit this thing. So it's going to take 2d8 plus 3 and 3d6 damage if I range spell attack. So let's just spell moderate.
Yes, so charisma.
I'm guessing a 25 hits
yeah.
it. Slash R, that's 2d8 plus 3d6. That's 24 damage. What were the 2d8s? 8 and 2? We'll say 24 thunder damage.
Boom! The thing gets shattered as it just thunder echoes through the clouds, which is probably not that unusual of a sound out here.
Mm-hmm.
Zephyr, you hear someone yelling at you to get off their lawn, and then hear just a big clap of thunder above you as you see the head of a harpy explode.
Jeez, I'm up, you old bat. He says, climbing to his feet.
How you can heal me? Do not mind the monk. He has no manners. He still needs healing. Please hear me out.
Alright. So, we're gonna start with a bonus of a healing potion. Two D4 plus 2.
This thing still has all its height on it. I don't need all those stuff. It is not several thousand feet in the air. It's in fact on the ground.
It's exactly 0 feet in the air.
Alright, let's try this one more time. Slash R, 2D4 plus 2. Oh, come on, that's the shittiest potion ever.
Literally.
8, 9. Hang on a second. Alright. Okay. Let me.
What,
Alright,
eating aracolca is more tempting to play? What are you guys talking about?
how is this one here looking currently?
The one behind him has not been hit yet, and then the bird is at half health, but it takes but it needs magic weapons to hit it.
Alright. Going to. Let's see. 5, 10, 15. Come up behind the harpy. And Warhammer. I said Warhammer. God damn it.
Oh. Just a chit chat channel you guys are all talking about.
I'm DMing one of my friends right now.
Those are some pretty cool aracolca pictures.
I like the big one.
Big one, the one in the suit?
No, current game thread.
I like the barn owl.
I like
first
the
one,
first one.
That first one's my favorite with the falcon.
Oh, I agree.
Hang on.
Okay, so you just barely missed with the warhammer.
Yeah.
Oh, the Bono, is that the one in the suit? Okay.
No, that's
so
the regal one.
this thing wants to get you off its back, and it's still gonna try to do opposed athletics.
So do I need to do athletics?
Yes, opposed athletics, as it's trying to. You are riding the bull, and it is trying to get you off its back. Nope, you come back into it. It is not. It is still grappled. It's still under your control.
You'll be mine.
Cool. So my turn.
Yes, your turn.
I continue to try and suffocate it so that it passes out.
Do you want to roll the d6 this time? And add your strength modifier to that. I didn't do that last time.
My strength modifier.
Yeah, roll a d6, add your strength modifier, and I'll add your strength modifier again because I forgot to do it last time.
I don't have a strength modifier. I'm 0 strength.
Then roll a. You're doing pretty well for athletics then.
Yeah, I've got proficiency in athletics.
Roll us d6 then, and as you try to grow this thing some more. 1.5 damage. Alright, that Hoppy. It's gonna swing its club at the guy behind him, and then the claws at the frog. Club misses the
Nope.
monk. And claw, I think, leave one claw hits the frog at least. 3 damage from a Hoppy claw.
Yeah.
And then it is the pelican's turn.
Seeing as how the
Shots?
pelican's quite injured, he flies over this way.
Right.
Is he disengaging?
The bird is being
Yeah,
grappled.
disengaging, yeah.
The bird is being grappled, so I don't know if he'd get an attack opportunity anyway, but disengaging definitely doesn't get it. And Eliza says her prayer, but the spiritual weapon can still try to go engage something.
Got it.
20 feet. Yeah, you're going to attack the Hoppy or the bird being grappled?
The harpy.
Okay. Armor class 11.
That does it.
You have shown the Hoppy!
You guys see the yarn balls kind of like rise up. You see two needles come out, and you just see them go and poke this harpy.
Roll knitting needle damage.
Can I roll damage for this? Sorry, I'm still new to playing a cleric.
You're fine. Take your time.
Knitting needle damage.
Knitting needles away.
Alright, got it. Let's see.
Nine damage.
Yep.
You take a good chunk of the Hoppy's health out. Alaska.
Okay, give me one second. I do need to check something. Okay, good. Hrothgar, I'm going to fly. I do have 30 feet. Let me make sure this is. I can get right to here. Yeah. I'm going to fly right to here. I'm very sorry, Pip, but you're going to take some corruption damage here. Because it is
No.
2d6, since I did enter this range. But this is also hitting the other two.
Okay, so they all
So
take.
four corruption damage to this, the Harpy, Big Bird, and I'm sorry, buddy.
This is magic, so it takes
All
full
of it.
damage from corruption. The Hoppy takes full damage from corruption.
And then I'm going to slash down on the Harpy
Okay.
for
I
6
might need
tough.
some heals soon.
I'm sorry, bud. Good news. My corruption ends this turn. Like at the start of my next turn, it's gone.
I
Good, 'cause
wasn't
if I
expecting
if
this
I
to be this
receive-
part of a fight, but I guess there's a large number of them.
If I receive 2 more damage, I'm knocked out.
Oh shit.
They are outnumbering you 5-4, well, 5-5 with the pelican. So I was, but 6 damage. Okay. Okay, Zephyr, their Hoppy is looking pretty bad. So is Pip and the bird.
Alright, so let's see. Going to Warhammer.
On the Hoppy.
Yep.
9 damage. Okay, -9. This thing is down to 3 HP. The Hoppy is almost dead.
And
I'm sorry. I did the 9 damage to the bird. So the bird's still at 12, and the Hoppy. Let me select the Hoppy. Okay, so -9. Sorry, dropped my headset. 4 health on the Hoppy.
not for long. 16 on a unarmed
Yes.
attack.
That is enough to kill the harpy.
So he takes his clawed talons, puts it to its neck, and just drags it across the throat.
Just like Jack the Ripper. And it's a scantily dressed female.
Oh no, you have figured out Zephyr's secret. Whatever will he do?
Hrothgar aims a chaos bolt at you. I'm kidding. I'm out of spell slots.
The bird again tries to break the grapple.
Surely he must be suffocating by now.
He is. He's taking damage from that, but
That would just be the biggest twist, though. Like one
Uh,
of the
Oh, but they can hold their breath for 1 minute plus con before taking damage is the thing. So it hasn't been that long.
so do I roll athletics?
Yes, athletics. I think it's gonna break free this turn, but that's gonna be its only action.
Yep.
Yeah, it manages to bust free from your grapple, but it is
Is it
they
gonna fly
can't
away?
do anything else.
I'm still on top of it though, aren't I?
Yes, you are still on top of it.
But you do not have it grappled.
Nope. Just let me know. Oh, is it my turn now?
It knows it's not safe here. So 60 feet.
oh no.
If it's leaving my threat
Fly by
radius, it
It's a bit further than what I thought.
nope. Corruption.
Corruption. Okay.
Corruption hits it for 2d6. So that's another 7 damage to it as it flies away.
It is down to 5 hit points, and it is out over the open air with the frog on it.
Oh no.
Oh.
You might want to
Pep.
call your
While he was flying away, I was just like, "Oh my god, he's going so fast!"
In
Pip,
the background,
Pip, how much health do you have?
I have 2 health.
Oh
Pip's
no.
down.
in the background, you all hear, and please watch over the little frog.
Oh no!
I hope he has a
Pip's
good
down because
family.
they both left my threat radius. My
Oh,
So-
Yeah,
corruption
but
hits
Pip
them
would have
both.
fallen here though.
Pip would have fallen over here.
Yes, he wouldn't have fallen off in the middle of open air.
I'm so sorry.
It's better him falling here than falling out here.
Oh, I agree.
Because,
Ah.
this is gonna be interesting on my next turn.
let me finish my prayer. It will be fine. On that note, Bahamut, where was I? Ah, yes. Last Sunday, I made the most delicious breakfast. It had wheat in it and oats. I enjoy oats.
Do you stabilize Pip?
I can't. I need to finish my prayer first.
Yeah, do one of the others stabilize Pip.
I will stabilize him on my turn.
You stabilize Pip, and then eventually, and then the prayer. You want to keep talking if you can, but the prayer will go off.
Okay. Is the
so-
bird just leaving?
Yes.
Okay,
If it's
so we're
my
out of
turn,
initiative.
yeah. If it's my turn, I want to take a shot at it.
Okay. 8 would miss it, but you get a couple shots. Let's say
3?
3
There we go.
shots. Yeah.
Oh, that one killed it. You said it's 7 health?
That's 4. It's at 5 health. That did 4 damage to it because it's not magical. So that brings it down to 1 hit point.
Shoot it again.
See if you can kill with one more shot.
There we
and that
go.
managed to kill it, and it goes flying off, falling into the great blue beyond.
While it does that, while he's shooting, Pelican dashes and tries to grab it.
Why would it do this?
Because it wants to grab it. Because I obviously had an interest in it. If it doesn't work, then don't worry.
I don't think the pelican is quite that smart.
I think it'd have to be animal handling for that.
Yeah, true.
and you're not conscious right now. You're stabilized, but you're not conscious. So you can't give that order, unfortunately.
Does Pip have any healing potions on them?
I have healing potions, but we have a prayer going. I just pick them up, and I get right over to you after dispelling my corruption.
Do the harpies have anything on them? Of interest?
Do copies have loot?
They
Do I
all
finish
have 1,000,000 gold.
Do I finish my prayer?
Yes, you finished your prayer.
All right, so you guys come over and you hear her mumbling to herself. Oh, I was talking about bread. What was I? Oh, yes. Yes, the healing. The healing. Please heal them all. I don't know who fell, but watch over them, Bahamut. Praise be unto thee. I'm going to find how much I need to roll to heal you guys. Just give me 2 seconds. 2d8 plus 2.
Nice.
Okay, so
I'm-
there's 3 gold, 6 silver, and 17 copper scattered throughout the nest.
All right, so we'll split the gold. Wait,
Hrothgar
There's
holds up
3
his
gold.
hand and tells the rest of you to take the gold. He doesn't want it.
Any
There
other
might
we all
be
gold?
Am I
other,
alive yet?
there might be some other minor shinies here.
Elizabeth is going to. Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
Is Pip awake?
That healing would have hit Pip too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
cool.
So
I picked him up and brought him over.
13 hit points for you. Hrothgar, how did this one fall? I know how the stupid monk fell, but how did this one fall? I did not get to see.
The bird dropped him.
The bird dropped him. I want to roll insight.
Roll. Let me roll my deception. I got a 19. Ah!
Alrighty then. I am very sorry that you fell. It was not out. It was not in your control because you cannot control the birds. The monk though, laying
Was
down
being
on the
attacked
lawn.
by 3 harpies.
That is all I hear is excuse, excuse, excuse.
Says
Ha!
the, not even worth it.
Would I know what killed me? Or would it just be like invisible thing just absolutely knocked me out?
not-
There's also a bright green feather, like neon green feather, among the nest. And I'm trying to find something else in the trinket table.
You. I don't even know that you would be able to click 2 and 2 together. All you would know is you saw a aura around me, but you know I'm an angel. You have no clue what that aura does.
No, I literally just think it was colorful sky.
I'm
Just
going
next
to,
thing I know, I wake up on the floor.
There is also the shell of an egg painted with the scenes of human misery in disturbing detail.
Elizabeth
wants
would
it.
like something for healing everyone. I know I did not fight, but I saved those who made the choice to fall.
Hrothgar
They feel
looks at her.
attacks.
It is okay, little one. You did not have a happy life if you were trying to steal money. I understand why you fell.
On purpose.
I'm gonna go refill my drink while you guys do character stuff. This floating island, is relatively safe. There's not, and you can just see off just clouds and mist, and there is just it's like all sky, all 360 degrees, except for this little floating island. And you might be able to see some stuff with perception checks, but
How do spells come back? Is that long or short rest? Spell slots.
Most of the time it's long rest.
Do you guys want to take a long rest? Because I have a total of 2 spell slots and I expended them both.
I would love to take a long
Wah,
rest.
wah.
Are we all down for this? Long rest?
Sure.
Okay, just because without it, I'm like pretty much useless.
And
Okay,
as we...
You go.
No, you go ahead. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I cut
No,
you
you
off.
go. You go.
No. Thros. Pip, Thros. Speak.
For the long rest, I end up opening up the bird's mouth, climbing in, and then sleeping.
That is adorable. It's not going to eat him, is it?
No.
No, it won't.
I mean,
Well,
Hrothgar would kind of lean up against this rock and just kind of fall back and rest.
Elizabeth is going to read poems in her poetry book and keep to herself unless someone wants to speak to her.
It's very unlikely you catch anything will come. Yeah, you get no. You guys do perception checks, so you might know something strange.
I can't. I'm blinded.
Yeah, you're in a bird's mouth.
We know this, I think.
Maybe?
Yeah, you guys notice. While you're resting, you see this kind of like well, like geese flying V's.
Yeah.
You
Yes.
see like this V above you flying, but they're all winged boots.
What?
Boots?
I do
Boot?
not have the best eyes, but does everyone see the flying shoes?
Hrothgar
I
just
open
kind
up
of
the beak,
stares.
and I'm like, "What flying shoes?"
Get out of the pelican's mouth and look at the flying shoes.
I just imagine you like the cartoon, hand up, pushes the top open, just kind of peeks your head out. Huh?
Hello?
Yep. You see there's a V of flying shoes, and it's missing everything but the honk honk honk, and it just flies south for the spring.
Winter?
Size south for the leather.
Well, it is like the old saying that I remembered just now. Never look a gift mouth in a horse. If we see shoes, it must mean something. We must see where they go.
Hrothgar just kind of
I don't
looks
have
at
a
her.
pair of shoes.
Hrothgar looks at her and just. I gotta say, it is nice having my spell slots back. All 2 of them.
It is nice having my healing spells back. It looks like I need them more than I thought.
Would anyone else like a pair of shoes?
I do not know if I can wear shoes. I have birdie feet.
Okay, let's go get them.
I want to try and dash after him. The shoes.
Well,
I've never owned a pair of shoes.
Let's do it.
Let us go find these shoes.
Hrothgar does not follow.
Do dexterity checks to try to I'm gonna do opposed dexterity check, see if they can Oh yeah, the shoes you start chasing them, the shoes start flying away as they see predators coming.
Zephyr grabs him.
Wait, is this just normal dex, or is it like...
Regular dex.
Yeah. And I'll give them a
Aside from the monk's maniacal laughter, Elizabeth sees that he gets the shoes and realizes maybe the shoes are not worth it after all. But
Did
I will
you-
keep an eye. I am old, but I will keep an eye.
Hrothgar's
Yeah,
just
they,
on the
take-
ground taking a nap.
They take off and try to scatter, but well, Zephyr manages to fly off, and it's fast enough to catch one pair of winged boots. Just like the winged boots in the monster in the DMG. Although these ones will probably have to be they're a little wild right now. Have a mind of their own.
So,
While wearing the boots, you have a fly speed equal to your walking speed, and you can use the boots to fly up to 4 hours. Once, all at once, or in several short flights. Each of them use a minimum 1 minute. While you're flying, the descend 30 feet. Nothing that's really going to help you guys, but
Because we can all fly.
you can
can
you
fly.
have a pair of winged boots caught. You could sell
so
to
he's
someone
going
who
to
can't fly.
he's going to give it to this kid here, the frog.
Oh, that's true. The frog.
The frog
Here.
can only fly because of his mount.
You need these more than we do.
Thank you so much.
And he looks up with big eyes that is almost reflective of everything and slightly tearing up
Thank you.
and accepts them.
Elizabeth watches and says, "Oh, Radkar, was that not? Oh, you're still sleeping. Never mind.
Hrothgar opens one eye.
The little frog has flying shoes."
Wonderful. Now I don't have to worry about saving him. He closes his eye again.
Elizabeth looks at you and says, "I still have to."
Yes, you are the cleric, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
Then
I
it's in
follow the
your
great
job
Bahamut.
description. Hrothgar kind of sits up. Ugh. Your job is to heal. My job is to kill. Simple as that.
I am perfectly fine with the prospects of that. It reminds me of an old saying.
Oh, heavens, please, refrain from telling me the saying for now.
Tutors can't be beggars. Very well.
Hrothgar kind of just puts a hand over a scar on his cheek, just remembering something. DM, am I okay to roll a D100 here?
Sure.
I don't. Did I tell you Hrothgar's kind of kink that he has?
Oh,
Not.
Oh
don't know all
no.
the details, but you have memory connection to your other character.
To
and
Hrothgar or to Ragoth, yeah. So if this is low, you're gonna see him cry out. Oh, nothing happens. You just see him kind of zone out for a second, and then he zones back in.
I think something is wrong, but I do not know you enough to say for sure.
He chooses. I don't get it.
It is because a beggar and a chooser cannot be the same person.
But a beggar can choose things.
A chooser can also beg.
Then what's the? I don't understand the saying.
You're too young. It's all right.
Hrothgar actually chuckles at this a little bit. After seeing through Ragoth's eyes for a second, he is puzzled for a second, still trying to figure out who Ragoth is.
May I roll insight, DM? Or do I just sit here and watch confused because I'm an old lady?
You can roll insight to see if he's to figure out that he's high or seeing he's seeing illusions and.
Oh no!
No.
Oh no! Hrothgar, oh no, I knew it! Oh no, it's too late! You have the plague!
Hrothgar looks her dead in the eye and goes, "If you waste a spell on me, I swear."
No. It is not time to cast spells yet, child. You don't understand. It is a silent plague. The silent plague. It strikes when you least expect it.
I can wake him up.
I clap my hands together and start pressing the mucus from my skin.
Hrothgar looks you dead in the eyes and just goes, "If you touch me with that, I swear I'll kill you."
No, little one. Mucus makes it worse. Mucus makes it worse. It is a silent plague. If you are not careful, you will die tonight.
I should say I'm only out of it for about a second and a half.
You have the plague, though. I've seen this so many
sneeze
times.
into my hands and spray it over both of you.
Can I roll a dexterity saving throw to try and get out of the way in time?
Can I roll one too?
DM, is that okay?
Oh.
I'm gonna go and guess yes.
I'm guessing yes too.
I think I got out of the way. I don't think she did.
Oh my.
Hrothgar just kind of tucks and rolls, and it all gets sprayed over you.
Oh my. That is very sticky.
One thing unusual about these boots of flying though will be roll. When you use them, roll a D100. There's a 10% chance that the boots will do their own thing. That they won't listen to you.
Oh boy.
Also, sorry, Eliza. Roll Constitution.
I'm your healer, right?
Yeah. I'm not meaning to hurt you. I just sneezed.
Just a Constitution or Constitution saving throw.
Constitution saving.
So same thing.
Oh,
You
It is
saved.
very sticky. It feels very odd. But because of being everything that I am, I don't think it bothers me. I would not go spraying things. I don't think Rothgar would have liked that very much. But
Hrothgar just kind of shakes his head. Kiringolith, please, get me out of here. Let me finish this job and then get me out of here.
I'm just saying, little frog boy, keep your
Mhm.
mucus to yourself. Nobody was asking you to share.
Agreed.
Okay, cool. They don't go flying off.
As the saying goes, gracious goodness, please behave yourself.
Oh.
Gracious goodness behave. How does graciousness behave itself? It's not a
In
thing.
goodness.
Neither's goodness. What's
those-
goodness?
those boots fly for only good for 4 hours, I believe, for flying. So you activated them and you're flying.
I was just
Well,
rolling them
good
to see if
for-
they activated by themselves. But-
Hrothgar, back to you though. You have the plague. I need to keep a stern eye on you so you do not die tonight. I will
Hrothgar
close to you at
points
all
his
times.
longsword directly at you. It actually touches the tip of your beak, and he looks you dead in the eye. If you do anything weird to me, I will defeather you myself. And then he puts his longsword, and then he picks his longsword up and sheaths it on his back and walks away from you.
I'm going to look at the frog next to me and go, he has an attitude problem. If he was my son, I would have whacked him with my cane.
I think he likes you.
I don't think he does. But
I
thank
can
you for
hear
letting me
you.
think.
So it cut out on I will defend, and that's where it cut out.
That was about it.
And then I think he likes you.
I don't think he does. He has
I
an
can hear you both, just so you know.
good job, you have ears. You lose
We
your
didn't
ears first to the
say-
plague. Thank goodness you still have them.
Like I said before, I have a woman.
My
She's very
deception
nice.
didn't work.
I'm keeping you alive for her sake.
I hold out a hand to shake Eliza's.
Good job.
Are you going to keep your mucus to yourself?
Oh.
We talked about this. I have my mace cane right here. Do not make me use it.
Zephyr will fly from his tree and land on the ground. Are we ready to move on?
Are you ready
Whenever
to
those
be?
two are
Yes.
done bickering, yes.
Yes.
He says defeatedly.
I will keep my distance, Ratkar, but I am watching you carefully.
Oh, by the way, all of you should probably keep your distance in battle. If you see an aura around me, stay back, please.
That's what it
Noted.
was.
No, you fell off the bird.
I saw colors.
Go inside to see if you remember.
roll an insight. Hold on. Little frog dude, roll an insight. You gotta beat a nat 20.
Let's see. Insight is
He knows how to cover his
Stunning.
butt.
He's very charismatic.
I'm going to insight as well if that's okay.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Neither
Like-
of you beat my nat 20. You both believe he fell off the bird.
I mean, even if he did see what happened, he was just gonna say, "Yeah, totally fell off the bird."
It's pronounced bird, monk. Do you not understand how words work either?
Let's get moving, for heaven's sake, before I slash both of you.
I'll help. He says, like flying off after Rhaegar. Or, I'm sorry.
Hrothgar.
Hrothgar.
I look over at the frog and I go, my oh my, Aracolca have such nasty attitudes, don't they?
Hmm?
My oh my, bird people certainly have attitudes, don't they?
Yes.
I'm gonna say Hrothgar wasn't close enough to hear that, and with his wings beating, he did not hear this. I'm not rolling perception. I don't want to hear this. I don't want him to kill you.
But you guys should roll perception as you're taking off to see what you guys can see. And which
Yeah.
direction are we starting to fly?
I'm just gonna quickly roll a wisdom just to see whether I can. Oh no, don't worry, it didn't work.
Just like
So-
a famous quote I used to know.
I'll roll perception.
Birds of a feather. What was it again?
Fly together.
That's not how the saying goes. I just don't remember how it goes, but it certainly was not that. I would know. I know all kinds of sayings.
Kirigol,
Wait,
if you want to like
are we
zap
all
me
rolling
out of here, I
perception?
won't stop you.
I rolled a 19.
All right, Eliza, definitely. The rest of you guys are kind of just the open sky so far. It looks like. Okay, is that all the perceptions?
Yep.
So,
Yes.
okay, Eliza, you see this kind of cloud kind of seems to be swirling a little bit. It seems to be some kind of rotation there. This cloud formation doesn't seem to have moved much. That seems to be, you think it's solid.
Everyone, do you notice that over there?
Cloud.
Why is it not moving?
No wind.
Hrothgar, you have better eyes than I do. Will you take a closer look?
Sure.
You also, with your roll, notice that.
What are we noticing? I don't see it on the map.
GM loading, please wait.
Top left, top right.
Oh, got it. Thank you. Sorry, I was zoomed in.
Ah,
I point this out to everybody. What do you all make of it?
Did we finish our long rest?
Yes.
Okay.
So we're all healed up back to full, and then etc. Hrothgar
Only-
doesn't say much and just kind of starts flying towards it.
only one way to find out. He flies after.
Elizabeth follows and motions little frogmen to follow. Let's see what those boots can do. Come, come.
I jump on top of my pelican.
Very well.
So you guys start flying off towards the floating castle, off in the north side of the thing, because it's big. You can totally see in the distance, but
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, you're
we
flying
head
that way, of the north. Okay. Okay. As you guys near this mountain that seems, let's see here. So, is there any kind of encounter as you approach this mountain? As you get closer, thing you definitely notice that this is as best you can describe it, a cloud landmass. It's solid, but it's cloud, and it seems to be a winding trail that goes up the mountain to the peak of it.
Weird.
Very much so.
Hrothgar still didn't say anything. He just keeps flying towards the top.
Elizabeth flies as well.
Same.
Oh, what do I want to do with this area? I have a lot of notes of what could be here.
As we fly towards it, I would like to make a perception.
Okay.
Boom.
It seems to be a lot. Yeah, it's definitely. What kind of life do I want to put on this thing? top of the cloud mass, there seems to be a set of stones. Seems to be a winding path up to a set of standing stones, almost like a druid set of standing stones. And then, with perception of 21, there seems to be some kind of drawing on the ground in there, and there seems a figure in there. There's also many. You see many like little figures kind of flying about the cloud in the lower levels. But there seems to be especially as you get closer, there seems to be a singular figure in the middle of this, of the top of this place, in the middle of a drawing. And as you get closer, it seems to be the drawing of a pentagram.
Oh no.
Ooh, someone drew a
Oh
star.
my. Oh my.
Why is everyone shocked? Is it really that good of a star?
It is not a good star, little one. Do not touch it. Promise?
Why did I not select you guys?
Just
Hrothgar-
then.
Oh, and
Wait.
it'd be a token layer. There we go.
Hrothgar just looks at it
Oh,
and
no, he doesn't.
stops flying. And as he's looking at it, he grits his teeth.
Elizabeth is going to clutch with one hand her amulet and keep a safe distance.
Pip sneezes.
Bless you. Bless your tiny nose.
Thank you.
Keep your mucus to yourself.
Zephyr, with Warhammer in hand, is going to get a closer look.
Hrothgar will join him.
As
almost
you
at the time.
fly down, you can do spot perception checks.
So
Percepciones.
perception.
I got a 16. Oh, we both got
16.
16s.
Do I? Oh, I gotta go find a token like this on the internet, I guess. There is if you roll high on perception, you would see a cambion sitting in a throne, in the middle of on the one side of the pentagram.
What is a cambion?
I think
Cambion.
we'll switch for a second.
The cambion is an offspring of a fiend, usually a succubus or incubus, and a humanoid, usually a human. Cambion inherits aspects of both parents, but usually they're horned, leather wings, and swine tails are the hallmark of their outerworldly parentage. So think tiefling, but only humanoid.
Yeah. All right.
There seems to be little imps. There seems to be little imps around. Like say open image. Save image as. He would stand up and walk into the circle as you guys approach. And speak out in what languages does it know?
Does it know Undercommon?
He would speak out in Abyssal. It's like, "Welcome. How can I help you, my friends?" And then he switches to Infernal.
Does anyone understand either of those? Because I only understand Undercommon.
Sadly not. I know Celestial, Draconic, and Common in my aracolca languages, and that's it.
No common.
job.
Hrothgar would speak in Undercommon. Do you speak this language?
And Orin or this one. And
would you-
Orin.
Okay. But say, please don't say you're about to speak in Celestial.
Oh no, he's speaking in Orin, the bird
I
language.
could, out of character, I could if you wanted me to, because I know that.
For
language.
heaven's sake, please don't.
For heaven's sake, yes, that is good.
I didn't even realize I was doing that, to be honest.
It just reminds me of Fluffy with him doing that.
Okay, I'm going to copy you over to this layer, but you are not actually. This. Do not be afraid when I first copy you over here.
Yes, do not be afraid.
That is just so you can see what he looks like.
Oh boy.
Okay. So he's a big boy, huh?
No, he's not a big boy.
Where's?
Oh.
Let me.
Still pretty big boy.
Not so big boy.
He's a medium-sized fiend, and there'd
Where
be
am? Oh, that guy.
yeah, there'd be like a pentagram here and some other stuff, other stuff I didn't draw in. So, but he's like, I do not speak your language. He turns speak to common. Perhaps you will understand the most basic of communication.
Indeed. Do I have permission to approach you?
Do I have permission to take your soul?
The fuck?
Do please refrain from doing so.
Thought I'd ask.
Fair
That is
enough.
surprisingly polite of you. Thank you. I think it is safe to say on the record that most of us would not prefer souls taken from our bodies today. Thank you very much, sir.
I will
What's a
say
soul?
before anything does happen, Hrothgar does approach him, probably getting about here-ish from him. Unless he would attack before I got to there, and he shows his longsword is behind him. It's on his back and it's sheathed. He goes, "I'd rather not fight, at least not yet. May I ask what this place is?"
This is my home.
Well, it is lovely. Very large.
Not as high as not as demonic as many of my kind would enjoy, but I enjoy the wide open spaces.
No,
And even
understandably
get,
so.
And there is plenty of food around.
Indeed, there is. Now isn't there?
Pip gets off his pelican and then starts walking over to the tiefling with his hand outstretched.
Hi, I'm Pip.
Oh, Pete.
How much for the pelican?
Does
Hey.
he really ask that?
Yes.
Pelican not for sale.
Maybe I can see about finding you another one. But our little buddy needs this one to fly.
Well, what brings you here?
Honestly, just curious as to what this place is. Well, at least that's why I'm here.
It certainly does stand out, with all due respect.
Indeed. Do I have permission to shake your hand, sire?
Hrothgar, don't you dare.
He extends his hand out.
And
Uh, So at
can
this
Pip
point,
quickly
I'd be
jump in and grab his hand? He can jump 25 feet.
if you were to do that, Hrothgar would probably stop you. Hrothgar doesn't want to hurt this dude yet. This dude has not given him a reason to hurt him. And
Well
Hrothgar
done.
wants to ask him to spar. Hrothgar would look to him, shake his hand, and look him dead in the eyes. How strong are you?
Hang on, guys.
I better
You
get
wish
ready
to
to
test-
pray.
You wish a test of strength.
I just want to know how strong you are.
Perhaps you are not as angelic as you look. Good.
I'm the darker of two halves, as they say.
Oh,
If you don't mind, I'll show you what I mean. And he backs up from him. Hrothgar does back up a little bit so that nobody's within 5 feet of me. And he goes, see? And he invokes his corruption for a second just to show the aura and then dispels it.
He's had a little smile creeps onto his face. I like you. Or at least I could like you.
What do you mean by this?
Very interesting. You seek a challenge, of course of arms.
Well, something like that. And sorry, Hrothgar kind of gives a sly smile.
Tell you what. If you will, there is a foe of mine. I have trapped him here in this pocket place. I have some power over him, but I have not. But I would love to see his destruction, especially at your hand. Destroy him, and I would be. I would destroy him, and I would reward you greatly.
How do I know you won't strike me down after I do so? Do I have your word?
We can handshake.
Pip.
Keep your mucus to yourself, Pip.
Agreed. Please stay out of this. Do we have a deal from an angel to you?
Oh, don't do those kind of deals. You know, I'd be forced to break it. A deal between warriors. That I could honor.
Fine. Shake on it. And I won't try and cast anything on my honor. And this is not deception. He's seriously not going to cast anything.
He would shake your hand. If you bring me the head of my foe, I shall greatly reward you. He is trapped in the island fortress. In the island fortress is south of here. The big swirling mist. He cannot leave there, but his own guilt and my power keeps him trapped.
Please tell me more about this warrior who I will be facing.
There's an angel, a fallen angel.
Wonderful. Do you think you can perhaps give me a little upgrade to my weaponry? And he pulls out his long sword and shows it to him. It's, well, getting a little dull, and I would like an upgrade here soon enough.
I'm just nothing in the exact monster manual that would do that, but I could. This guy might be a little special.
I love how everyone else is just like, what is he doing? Rutger said you're making friends with him.
Oh, Elizabeth is watching very tentatively and told Pip, I am not comfortable.
Hold forth your weapon.
Hrothgar holds it up so that the length is pointed. It's basically like this.
He calls down to the mountain in Inferno, and a short time later, this little mephit or imp comes flying up, like a steam mephit, and he grabs the mephit like him. As he grabs it, you see him just drain the life force out of the mephit, just the mephit doesn't resist, and he just takes the entire life force, and the thing just dissolves into nothing, and then he casts it forth at your sword. It's like the sword will now be +1 and do 1d6, 1d4, something of fire damage. Like that enchantment will only last in this realm, or unless you kill my foe. Only then will it become permanent.
This sounds fine to me. Now I can burn things easier. Well,
Let's see
I
how
am
we-
definitely very uncomfortable, Pip.
Hrothgar does look to all of you,
Just
and
for a handshake.
Hrothgar looks to all of you and goes, "If anyone does strike at him, I will strike you down. I've made a warrior's deal, and I will honor it. Now,
method.
show me to where I must go."
Let me see how strong a method is to see if it's a D6 or D.
Hey, I am back. Sorry about that.
Welcome back.
I hope I did not miss too much.
I made a deal with this guy
Arthur just made a deal with the Cambian
to go
to
kill an angel.
Okay, so is that just for him to kill an angel? Like, what's he getting out of this deal?
I get extra power to my sword, and I made a warrior's deal with this guy, and I basically just told you all, don't strike him down. If you want to come help me, you can. I'm gonna go kill an angel.
Elizabeth,
1D steam methods do a D8 fire damage. So no, the sword will do a D6.
D6.
Fire damage, yeah.
I think I did add that. Let me double check. Yeah. Oh no, I wrote it D. Nope, I did it right. I'm looking at the wrong spot.
Elizabeth is a very generally good person, but sympathizes with people of all causes. She is still worried about Hrothgar with the plague, and volunteers her aid trepidatiously.
All right. Hrothgar looks to her. Hrothgar looks at everybody. Who will help me? I'm
Well,
sure my friend here will have something for you in it as well. And if not, I do have gold to give.
Zephyr walks up. Well, I've come
An
this far.
angel is no fallen angel. Even is an angel is no easy foe to defeat. It is, but I would love to see another angel take this fallen angel down. It would be such sweet revenge.
Do
Revenge
tell
is
me, how do they deal with necrotic?
Damage resistances, radiant blowing, piercing, slashing for non-magical. Nothing about narcotic.
All right.
Hrothgar.
Yes.
With all due respect, I'm going to try to persuade you otherwise.
Hrothgar looks her dead in the eye and goes, I've made a pact.
Noah, I'm rolling persuasion against you.
Okay, what am I rolling against this?
DM?
Insight?
Insight, right?
Insight is usually the thing against persuasion.
Do I get advantage because I just made a deal with this guy and I don't want to break it?
And persuasion is not mind control, but the persuasion is how persuasive her point is being made. But you can do an insight to try to figure out her motives behind it.
I probably won't know her motive, but Hrothgar still does look at you and go, either stand aside or come with me.
Hrothgar, I'm not saying that I'm going to stand aside. I'm warning you to consider your actions before you make them. There is a saying, don't count your chickens before they hatch.
Huh, you actually got that one right.
Silence, monk. I want to see that you are safe, not just for me, but for little Missy back home. You have not told me her name, but if she's important to you, and she is not here, I want to do what I can to help. I will not partake in this deal you are making, but I consider you important because it is a job that needs to be finished. If at any point you need to stop or you need help, I am here for you, for anyone that joins your cause. Just bear in mind that every action has a consequence, and consequences are good and bad.
Hrothgar looks her dead in the eye and goes, I see your point. But you're forgetting one thing. I'm 100% fine with this. And if I die, so be it. I'm here to fight. That's my goal. I want to get stronger, and I want to find my other half. And when I do find him, well, we'll see what happens.
If this helps, then it helps. But I do not want you saying you were not warned. You can't trust
Understood.
everyone you meet, but I will stand by you. I have no one myself, so I respect those who do.
Understood.
I could
Hrothgar.
give the rest of you hellish gifts.
I decline every
you-
offer you
give-
make.
And give you great information on this area. Perhaps you would like to see some of your people who have been trapped here, not of my doing, but trapped here by this place.
This conversation does not involve you, demon. It involves my companion. I help him. I don't speak to you unless it is pertinent to my situation.
Hrothgar looks to. Did I ever get his name? I don't think I did. Hrothgar looks behind him.
You haven't. I should name him
Yeah. Hrothgar looks back.
Asmos.
What'd you say?
Asmos.
Asmos? He looks at him and goes, Asmos. No matter what happens, promise me that my comrades will be safe. I don't care if I die. If I do, so be it. But I am ready to fight.
You would
I'll be right back, guys.
I gotta
You You would face a Deva alone.
If they will not join me, so be it.
Hrothgar, I'm still here. I have not left your side.
Good. Please show me the way and we will be off.
It's like the direction you approached from. There is a small island with harpies and a beast that loves to torture humans.
That large bird with the antlers?
Yes, you've seen it.
DM
Killed
to the
it.
chat.
Oh,
Uh,
Pip and Tross have to go.
oh, like go for like forever, or like for the rest of the time.
Yeah, gotta go. I've got work.
Oh, okay.
All right.
You should have Pip and Tross jump off the side and go, nah, thanks, bye, and just fly off with your shoes and pelican.
Well, do we want to kind of do this as like a two-parter and kind of can pick this up next Sunday?
Up to all of you.
If that's
I'd be
okay with
good with
everyone
that.
else, I'm down for that. Does that work for you, Pip?
Works.
We,
Okay. Well,
we
we
have to.
we may continue a little further with with this demon thing, but I won't go further into the castle and the anchor and other things. If anything, we might just do this, but then we'll next Sunday 6 o'clock.
Which is 11
Eight,
a.m.
eight, the same time as we did 6 o'clock PSD, 8 o'clock my time in Central.
All right.
No, you're good. I mean, I'm down for it if you guys are down for it. I just need to know in advance. That way I can plan things out.
Yeah, I mean,
Michael, are you good for that time?
I think he stepped away with his phone. He had to go take care of a situation, apparently.
All right.
Okay.
Well, I'll message him.
Right.
Take care, boss. Have a great
take
day
care,
at work.
and we'll message you what's going on next week. So
Bye,
yeah,
Pip. You're in
still a
the
lot
Zoom.
of content before you guys would get to the dungeon anchor, but I mean, part of that been you guys role playing, which has been hilarious, and part of it has just been me not having everything mapped out, and also the stuff, just kind of RP stuff, getting up to it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Do you guys like how I play Hrothgar?
I hope you guys like Elizabeth.
I love the character.
Yes. She's
I
great.
find her bloody hilarious. There's been a couple times where my microphone itself, I've turned the dial all the way down because I was laughing too hard.
Her and Hrothgar are not getting along, but I love the character.
Mhm.
Yeah, unless you guys, do you want to go deal with the demon now, with fight the Deva now, or just kind of wait until next week and then do the Deva and then continue where you're gonna go deal
I'd like to
with.
just, yeah, I'd like to wait till we have Pip back because I feel like it's not going to be as easy as we can just triple team. We can just go 3 of us instead of 4.
Yeah, I was
I-
not expecting this either. And Deva,
Also, from a role playing perspective, Pip provides a good sense of humor.
Yeah, I love Pip.
honestly, I'm gonna have to probably do something to Deva to even give you a chance.
Keep your mucus to yourself.
I think if I take away its physical weapon and have it give it unarmed attacks, I think you have a chance.
How much? No, I'm not going to ask how much health. Goodbye, YouTube. Stay awesome and stay golden.
Stay safe. Do not catch the plague.